Hey y'all, you're always welcome at Memaw's house, where today we're fixing lemon ginger chicken. We'll start with our ingredients. I have some boneless, skinless chicken breast, some onion, lemon, garlic, ginger, broccoli, broth, chicken broth, and some seasonings. I start by seasoning my chicken. I only season my chicken on one side because you'll see later on I kind of mix it all in. I am adding some Tony's Sachet seasoning, some Asiago and salt seasoning, and some Himalayan pink salt. So I'll massage that in the chicken and get that on all sides of the chicken and let that chicken rest. Then I add pepper to taste. Now that I've massaged the chicken, I have to wash my hands. Let's get them clean. Okay, so now it's time to get our veggies chopped up and ready to go. So I'm chopping my onions, and I'm going to get those ready to put into the saucepan. This particular dish I developed when I was eating keto, so it does not have any flour or anything starchy in it. So it's a very good keto dish if you are practicing a keto diet. One of the stars of this dish is ginger. Now, I've told you about onion before, but this time I want to talk to you a little bit about ginger and the benefits of ginger. But let's get this onion chopped up in the meanwhile. Okay, so the onions are done. Now it's time to get on to grating our ginger. Ginger can be used fresh, dried, powdered, or it's an oil or juice like you've seen me use in my ginger shot. Ginger can be used to reduce nausea. It can be used to help fight the flu or a common cold. If you're using it for nausea during pregnancy, I would advise you to talk to your doctor first. Although ginger is safe, you always want to make sure that you talk to your doctor to let them know, or him or her know, what you're doing, especially since you have a baby on board. Okay, let's get on back with the recipe. Now I'm crushing garlic, and you know how I love some garlic because garlic has good properties as well. Maybe we'll talk about that at another time. But I love my little garlic press. It's not much to it, but it does the job. And it keeps me from having to buy garlic that's already crushed. I know what I'm getting when I put my own garlic in and I get it crushed. So let's finish crushing our garlic. And the way I'm squeezing this thing, it looks like I'm getting a workout. Okay, so now it's time to cut and squeeze some lemons. I had to wash my knife first because even though all of these ingredients are going into the same pot, I still kind of like to keep my utensils clean. It's just one of those little pet peeves I have. Do you have any pet peeves like that you use, or any habits that you have that you practice in the kitchen? Leave it down below in the comment section. so we can talk about it just a little bit, because I think it's kind of fun that we have little things that we do, and what you do may actually help me. Now I'm putting about 3 tablespoons of olive oil into a heavy bottom skillet. And here I've cut 5 pats of butter because I'm going to use that to thicken my sauce a little bit later on. Let's get the onions in the pan and get them ready to saute so they can flavor our oil. We want to get our onions caramelized, which is a nice brown on the onion, and then we'll add our chicken so that we can brown our chicken. Now I'm adding a little milk to some whipped potatoes I have on the side. Just because I'm eating keto doesn't mean my family is eating keto. So they can eat theirs, but I'm going to have my chicken on a bed of zucchini noodles. Now that the chicken has browned nicely, I'm going to add all of the garlic, ginger, and lemon juice to the pan. Now that that has simmered just for a minute, I'm going to go ahead and turn my chicken over one more time and add some chicken broth, about 1 cup of chicken broth. Now I'm going to add my pats of butter so that the broth and the juices can get thickened, and the butter will add more flavor. You want it to simmer for 3 to 5 minutes so that all those flavors can get through. Y'all know I had to taste that broth anyway. Now I'm adding my broccoli. So we're going to let the broccoli just warm through because it's basically cooked. But we want it to warm through and get a little tender, fork tender. Okay, let's get Aria taste test. She's going to eat hers on potatoes. I told y'all I'm not eating these potatoes. I'm going to eat some zucchini noodles with mine.
Hi guys, I'm going to try this lemon chicken Memaw made. This is really good. The chicken is nice and flavorful, and the lemon definitely comes through. Good job, Memaw.
Thank you.
This one. Come on. It's no powder.
You ready? Okay. It's my turn to try too. The chicken is tender and moist, and that lemon is just enough. I thought I had used a little bit too much, so I did put a little bit of chicken broth in, to kind of cut the lemon back a little bit. So you probably will only need the juice of 1 lemon. I think I used a lemon and a half. 1 lemon is just enough. That lemon flavor comes through with all of the ginger and the hints of garlic. Delicious. Try it for your family. Thanks for watching the video. Y'all be blessed. Bye.